Hey guys, Prepper Nurse 1 here. So I wanted to show you, this one here is a 10 liter. It's a Detroit portable hot water heater. It's way bigger than the one that I had before. So now I got to show you guys something funny. So this obviously is Buddy. And Buddy is usually very standoffish except for one time. When he is in the sink, and I have to watch, I'll have to turn the water on for him. So we turn the water on for him, and then he'll be going under here to get a drink here in a minute. But that's when he loves to have love, is when he's in the sink. But watch what he does. Okay, go ahead, get your drink. And then he gets his drink out of the sink. And that's what he does. He is a freaking trip and a half. That's his thing. He loves to have water out of the sink itself. So, yeah, strange cat, but he's a good cat. But so anyway, back to over here, sorry. This is obviously the new hot water on demand unit. We just got that put in. I put it in yesterday. And we took showers last night, which was nice. It's so much better than heating up water. So, but yeah, the thing is freaking huge. So it's going to be hopefully much better, more efficient. And so looking forward to, using it on a daily basis. But it's got a little hood up on top. So I put that on. We are turning the fan on here, and then we keep the window open when we are taking our showers. And actually, I was going to put another exhaust vent out the wall there, and that's why I had drilled that hole there. But actually, don't need to. No problems with carbon monoxide at all, and none whatsoever. Look at this freaking cat. He's a nut job. He fits right into this family, I can tell you that. Because he's crazy. He's a good boy, though. He's a good boy. Yeah. And now that he's had his drink, he'll take off. That's what he does. Okay, so I'll take you outside here in a minute. Hold on. So anyway, what I wanted to talk about today. Oh, let me give you the lowdown on what day it is and all that good stuff. Today is Tuesday, March 21st, second day of spring. As you can see, a lot more snow has melted today. I believe it hit 52 here today, and it is windier. So the flags are going, and I'm going to wait like maybe another couple of weeks before I start putting all the other flags back out again. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you about something that I think is real important. And just even in everyday life, it can be correlated over to an S.H.T.F situation. But just in everyday life, it's your attitude, okay? And I think it's how you look at life and how your attitude is towards life. It affects everything, okay? And I'm going to give you a great example. If you go to work every day and you have somebody that you work with, and every day you walk in and you say, "Good morning," and they're like, "Oh, what's good about it? This is horrible. I hate this place, blah, blah, blah," whatever the situation is, but they're always negative. Does that make you want to be around that person? Of course not. But if you walked in every day and you said, "Good morning," and they said good morning back to you. Now listen, don't get me wrong. We all have our days. We all have our bad days. We all have our days we don't want nothing to do with anybody. But your attitude and how you look at things makes all the difference in the world. I'm going to tell you something that my cancer doctor had said to me when, I had found out that I had had cancer, which actually in July, it'll be 2 years already, which is amazing how fast that time has gone. But she said to me, "You have the best attitude out of anybody I've ever seen." She said, "I wish more of my patients were like you." Because my attitude was, okay, well, we got this. What do we got to do to get rid of it? And, let's get it done. I'm not a big believer in feeling sorry for myself. It is what it is. And like my daughter had posted on one of her social media sites at the time, She said, my dad has cancer, why him? And my response to that was, well, why not me? Who am I so special that I shouldn't have, cancer or whatever else happens, in life? Things are going to happen. We're going to have illnesses. We're going to have sicknesses. We're going to have adversity. It's how you deal with these things that make you who you are. And I've always been the type of person that I just roll with the punches. You kind of have to. I mean, if you let life kick you in the butt and just be like, okay, I give up, then you're going to give up. But I've always been a fighter, and I've always been that type of person that if somebody says to me, oh, you can't do that, I'll go, okay, well, watch. I just, your attitude is everything. Now, your attitude in an S.H.T.F situation is going to be huge as well. It really, truly is. It's how you deal with adversity, how you deal with crisis, which is going to make the difference between if you live or die, in my opinion, okay? It's going to be a big factor. Listen, it may not be the number one factor, but it's going to be a big factor. It's if you say, you know what, okay, it's happened, now let's deal with it. And look at it, and try to be positive, and you need to be positive for other people, because if you have other people looking up to you or counting on you, and you're part of a group, do they want to be around the person that's negative and feel sorry for themselves and woe is me? No, absolutely not. You have to have the right kind of mindset, the right kind of attitude to deal with whatever situation should arise. And that's a big thing. I mean, I just think it's a huge thing. And there's an old saying, and it says, you get more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. And I'm sure a lot of you have heard that saying. And it's so true in life in general. What you put out, you get back. If you put out a positive attitude and you treat people decently and try to be a decent person, that comes back to you, regardless of who you are. I don't care if you're rich, poor, white, black, red, yellow. It doesn't make any difference. If you put out a positive attitude, or decent to people, that is always going to come back to you. And positivity leads to positivity. Negativity leads to more negativity. That's why, like, when people are very negative and sorry, I got a hair. Or negative and say negative things, they're very unhappy people. And there's that old saying as well, misery loves company. So, if somebody's unhappy, they hate it that you're happy. They want you to be unhappy like they're unhappy. Ooh, there's a nice breeze kicking through there now. Ooh. It's starting to cool off. I think it's, when I was coming up here, it's like in the low 40s now. But the wind makes it way worse. Anyway, so my thing is always try to be positive, try to be happy to the best of your ability. We all have things that are wrong. We all have negative things impact our lives. But if you go through most days, or try to, with a smile on your face, be positive, give compliments to people that especially when they don't expect them. That's, to me, is always the best. I love to walk up to people like in a grocery store, and a woman will have a haircut. And I'll walk up to her and I'll say, I just wanted to say I really like your haircut. It really looks good on you. And then I walk away. I'm not trying to hit on her. I'm not trying to hook up. I just want to give her a compliment, and hopefully that made her day. Or you could do it, with guys too, obviously, in any way. Or you could say, I like your haircut. I like what you're wearing today. I like how you have your beard. Whatever. You know what I mean? But doing that unnecessary act of kindness and with no expectations back, that is awesome. And I think that that's a really, really good thing to do. And just try to, like I said, we need to treat each other decently. And like I said, it always comes back to you. It really, truly does. I mean, I'm going to tell you what, I've had people say to me all my life, you know what, you're always so lucky. Well, I to a degree, I agree with that, okay? But to another degree, I don't, because I think you make your own luck. And I think your attitude and how you do things and how you treat people. And like I said, I've always tried to treat people decently until they proved to me they didn't deserve to be treated that way. And it's always work-wise, it has always been my contention, and I'll tell people straight up, here's the thing. I respect anybody's position if they're higher than I am. But your position as a supervisor or my boss does not entitle you to the right to try to belittle me, try to talk down to me, or try to, make me look bad in front of other people, because I won't tolerate it. Because I wouldn't treat anybody that way, and I don't expect somebody to treat me that way. So that's where I've run into issues in the past, because I speak my mind, and it's not always a good thing. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I know this wind is really starting to pick up. But anyway, guys, like I said, attitude is key. And I just kind of wanted to talk about that today. And it's going to make a big difference in an S.H.T.F situation, your attitude, how you handle things, okay? So anyway, let me get off of here for now. And remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them how you feel every day. Let them know that you care for them and that you love them. And because tomorrow is not guaranteed, we have no idea if we're going to be here or not. And it's always good to leave on that good note and let them know how you really truly feel. And remember, it's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. And I'm looking forward to all the snow melting so I can get back to getting some stuff done outside and getting things squared away. Okay, everybody, I hope you have a great day. I hope your week is going well. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.